Soldiers of the 3rd Brigade deployed last September, leaving their families and daily lives behind. They headed to Iraq, where they would play a critical role in rebuilding the nation's strength and the citizens' trust in their government.
This mission is really important to the overall U.S. mission and to this brigade because it's our final push to prepare the Iraqi security forces and the government of Iraq to stand on their own. Towards the end of this mission, the population started to realize that the government of Iraq and the security forces of Iraq really had the lead, and they were able to do the mission that they were assigned to do.
With 4 deployments to Iraq since 2003, these soldiers have gone from serving in combat roles during Operation Iraqi Freedom to being members of an Advise and Assist Brigade during the beginning of Operation New Dawn.
Full spectrum of missions that the Army must be able to do, and it's offense, defense, and stability. In this sense, we had executed the offense. We had helped provide the defense and the offense in a coin environment. We had won that fight, and then it's time to move into a stability fight, which is where we were at.
The brigade carried out several missions during this deployment. They provided mentorship to the Iraqi security forces, helped to rebuild education and central services, and provided security to the Iraqi government.
This brigade's ability to be in Iraq for the transition to New Dawn was significant to the soldiers as much as to the Iraqis. This is one of the brigades that has seen every iteration of change in Iraq since the invasion. For the soldiers, it was great. They got to see what success looked like for a change. They got to see that all the sacrifice that we made leading up to this was worth it. The price we paid to get to the successfulness of Iraq was exactly what we worked for, and it has succeeded.
The 3rd Brigade's advisory mission they leave behind was passed on to the 3rd Armored Cavalry Regiment out of Fort Hood. With their overseas mission complete, the soldiers of the 3rd Heavy Brigade Combat Team must start a new mission, reintegrating into life on the home front. Melissa Anderson, Fort Benning TV.